the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, so first and foremost, we're going to face the east. All praise, glory, and honor. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bahashem. Right, double lines to our apostles and elders of great millstone salutations, much love and respect to you out here pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. All right. Now, a lot of these Israelites, they think that the Lord is playing games in these last days. It was a blood moon just yesterday, right? During the Passover, the day before, right? So what is that? Those are the signs in the heavens that the Lord spoke about. Right? He said the moon will turn to blood, right? So I can tell you, man, the Lord is not getting ready to play games with you. He's going to do a lot of killing in these last days. A lot of death is coming, man, right? So if you don't want to get right, that's okay. Keep playing games, man. The Lord is going to send those death angels to you, man. You got it. You got it? Yep.
Signs of the signs? The signs of the signs.
We'll get Matthew 24.
Okay, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come, the end is come, it watches for thee, behold, it is come.
That's what's coming. It's evil is coming. That's what we're constantly telling you. All right? People don't like that message because it's uncomfortable to hear. They're comfortable in this world. Right? But this world is about to change, man. And then it's about to be destroyed. That's what's coming, man. That's right. Why? Because this is a wicked rulership. That's right. Right? So the Lord has to do away with this rulership. That's right. That's right. But how did it start? It started bitterly, so it's going to end bitterly. Right? Right?
That's like it just says, thus with violence will Babylon be destroyed.
Right? It says here, the morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains.
Right. The day of trouble is near. And we see that based upon the signs. That's why the Lord said, oh, you hypocrites, you can discern the seasons and the sky, whether it's going to be a good weather or bad weather, but you can't determine whether it is the end of the times. You're not reading the scriptures to see that we're at the end of the world now. You know? And he was saying that back then, and that wasn't the end of the end. That was just the beginning of the end because Yahweh Shai was crucified, man. Hey, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? You back? Good to see you, man. You all right? Yeah. Good.
I had a question.
Yeah, man. Don't worry about it. Hold your question. I'm going to answer your question in a second, all right?
Yeah.
So you can't determine whether the Lord is coming back to deliver the elect at this time and destroy the wicked. Of course, it's clear. All right? Good. What you got? There's one that good.
2nd Ezra 15 and verse 5. Behold, said the Lord.
Hey, give me Ezra, 2nd Ezra, the 8th chapter. Go ahead.
I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Famine is coming. Okay, I know you first world countries, you haven't experienced that yet, but everyone's about to experience famine.
That's right.
Okay, even now they're cutting back on the food that they're buying. Okay, so that's why they said, oh, we don't understand why these Canadians, the food is more expensive, but they're spending less money on the food because they have to decide between the bills and the food. Okay. So certain things are stationary. The rent, you can't change the rent price. You can't change the price of your car note or the price of gas. So they have to sacrifice, get less food to in order to get the gas or whatever they need. See, that's what's happening. So that's the beginning of a shortage, right? But soon it's going to be where they're going to have to cut down on calories, man. They're going to chop their calorie count in 1/3, man. All right, where you used to get 2,000 calories a day, now you only get 500. See, that's the time that we're coming into, man. And then it's going to become less than that, right?
Ezekiel 5 and verse 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine.
Who's sending that upon them? The Lord is sending that upon them. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Why? Because they're wicked, right? That's why. They're not thinking of the Lord and of his ways and what pleases him. A lot of these Hebrew Israelites out there that are teaching, they're not thinking about the ways of the Lord and what pleases him. They're filling their own belly, man. But they come out prophesying and acting like they're men of the Lord, man. You have to examine yourself too before you come out and rebuke these evils, man.
When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and I will break your staff of bread.
Wait till the Lord unleashes on these people, man. Wait till they're gonna learn fear, man. See, a lot of them, they don't have that fear because they think of the Lord and how they teach him in the church. He just loves scummy, accepts all like these clowns over here, man. The Lord is a terrible power. Get me that? Through the fear of the Lord, the terror of the Lord. That's Corinthians 11. All right? They're gonna learn the fear of the Lord real soon, man. Okay? And they're gonna know this is not normal, man. Go ahead. It says, yep.
2 Corinthians 5 and verse 11, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
So how are we persuading the people? Are we persuading them, telling them that the Lord loves everyone? He got a smile on he's offering grapes? No, we're persuading you through terror, saying the Lord is about to kill a lot of you. That's how we're persuading you, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, but we are made manifest unto the Most High, and I trust.
He's called the King of Terrors. What does the King of Terrors mean, man? Does that sound like someone nice? Does that sound like someone you want to fuck with? That don't sound like someone you want to fuck with, man. The King of Terrors is someone that's going to bring terror to you, man. And he knows all your fears, man. You can act in front of men. He knows all your deep down fears, all of us. And that's how he likes to get you. So go ahead, man. And he enjoys doing that. He enjoys it. If you're not right, he enjoys doing it. So go ahead, man. That's why it's best to be on his side, man. Go ahead, man.
And I trust also are made manifest in the
Oh, get me where it said it pleased him to bruise him. Go ahead. What?
Okay, so back to 2 Ezra 15, and verse 6. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted.
This is what we see. The world is exceedingly polluted through wickedness.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
The whole earth and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
And who are they helping to project it? Our people. They're using you jakes, you poor jakes. They get the poor people, they put them in the front, they tell them to do this and that, and we'll give you some money, and they do it. Because the jakes, our people are wicked, and the ones behind them are wicked. Okay? They got this new chick, what's her name? What's the chick? She said straight men are red flag. What's her name? Douche. She was created. She didn't have all this talent and then, now she's a star. No, they put her there on purpose. That's why, you didn't hear about her. Now she got hundreds of thousands of followers. Winning Grammys. Grammys, goddamn. You got top artists who did win Grammys. I don't even think I don't even know if Nas won a Grammy, man. Right? You see what I'm saying? But this is how they push that wickedness in the earth, man. They spread it. You know? The scriptures say his tongue goeth throughout the earth. Yep. Yeah. Sexy read the same thing, that she was created, she was developed. What's that other chick? Sukiana. See that old video of her? And she was like, she sounded like a totally different person. The old video. And like, that sold my soul. Man. I don't know that. And then all of a sudden she transferred a tattoo in her face. That's the demons, man. You do that to you, man. Dress up? Yep.
Go ahead. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 63. It says here, and it shall come to pass that as the Lord rejoiced over you to do you good and to multiply you.
Right, when you do good, when you are following the ways of the Lord, He's going to do good unto you and He's going to multiply you. If you do the right thing, eventually you're going to be multiplied. And the things are going to go well for you. Go ahead.
So the Lord will rejoice over
I'm
you.
not talking about your life is just going to be so. Don't get it twisted. Ultimately, it's the kingdom of heaven, right? But the Lord will protect you on this walk, guide you, keep you certain things that these people are not protected from. Right? Like Yahweh said. Go ahead.
And so the Lord
And a lot of evil is coming. This is not the fact you have people walking around and girls giggling and shit. That's not going to come in the time. You'll be lucky if you see people out here. Period. Okay? Bodies on top of bodies, man. That's how the Lord is coming, man. Go ahead.
It says, so the Lord will rejoice over you to destroy you,
Right.
and to bring you to naught, and ye shall be plucked from off the land whither thou goest.
If you don't, you will. Heavenly Father, he was vexed, but he allowed that to happen. He's the one that caused that to happen because that sacrifice needed to happen. There's multiple reasons for that, but the main reason is that he needed the purest sacrifice to deliver the nation of Israel, to bring them back to him. Then he glorified Yahushua. But Yahushua had to go through that. He had to go through the humiliation. He had to go through being spit on. He had to go through being his face disfigured. He had to. There was no other way. He asked for another way. He said, Father, if there's another way, show me, please. Lord didn't answer. So he knew it. Straight gate. You understand? The straight gate, the word straight gate when you read the Bible is a position of difficulty, right? That's what we're entering into when we enter into this truth. Go ahead.
Yeah. Isaiah 53 and 10. Yet it pleased the Lord Yahweh to bruise him. He had put him,
but he's with you on the walk. If you're doing the will of Yahweh, you do what he says, you listen to the men that he set up, and you do what he says according to the scriptures. He's with you in that walk. He ain't just leaving you to that. No, he's walking you, he's building you, strengthening you. He's healing you internally. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He had put him to grief. When thou shalt make
it pleased the Lord to bruise him, he put him to grief. Go ahead.
Yeah. Put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin.
Made his soul, and he made his soul an offering for sin. See? Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, he shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord Yahweh shall prosper in his hand.
But then what happens after that? He prospers you. But you gotta, he prospered you to Yahweh. And that's what's gonna happen to all the men of the Lord. All the elect are gonna be prospered. Okay? Okay, that's it on that?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your question?
What?
Israelite? Well, through your father, if your father's an Israelite, that's what makes you an Israelite. But how do we know if somebody is an Israelite? Through their spirit. That's how we know if somebody's an Israelite. Okay? Because first of all, we're spiritual men, right? You're supposed to be spiritual. If you're an Israelite, you're supposed to be spiritual. The carnal mind, as the scripture says, get me that. The carnal mind is enmity. I'm gonna tell you in a second. I'm gonna break it down to you, okay? Because I know why you're asking that. It's an important question. Okay? Okay, this got it?
Romans 8 and verse 7, it says, verse 6, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High.
So someone with the look at you saying, how you an Edomite, but the way you look and not because of your spirit, that's a carnal mind. Carnal means fleshly, right? He's looking at what he can see in the physical. But you know how much, you want to get some examples? You want to get some examples? Give me one example. Just give me Blake Griffiths.
I can see it right now, the example.
Right.
We're all bodies, but there's...
Right, but the thing is, I'm going to give you an example, right? Because, look, Blake Griffin, right? He's an Israelite. He's clearly an Israelite. His father's clearly an Israelite. His father's a so-called Haitian, a Levite, right? But when his mother is what? A so-called white woman, right? So when they came together, right? What happened? They came out looking very black. Now, when he's still a Levite, because it always goes to the father. When he had a wife, his wife was a so-called white woman, blonde hair, blue eyes. His son come out looking just like he came out looking just like you, right?
That actually led on to my next question.
Right. Okay. Don't worry. But he looked just like you. Let me just finish the statement. What is he? Is he a white guy? Is he an Edomite? No. He's an Israelite that looks like him.
You know, because my next question from Alex is going to be, when I look online, there's so many misconceptions about Israelites over here. And one of them is, you have to be black.
No.
Like you said last time, there has to be none. That's one of the big things when I look online. And I didn't think it was true, especially after a previous conversation.
That's not me.
And so what I was going to ask was, if a white woman gets with a black man, but she doesn't have melanin, she's black, and the kid comes out.
The kid is Israel. The child is Israel. Give me numbers 12 and yep.
So I was going to say, like...
Well, I mean, there's even better examples. You can kind of see he has an afro. There's better examples. Get logic. You can see, right, okay. You can see this, right? This is Blake Griffin's son, right? He has blonde hair. He'll come out, when he grows up, he'll come out looking like you. right?
could get my grandson too.
His grandson, his own grandson, looks like him. You get it? It's probably even a
If I have it.
I think it's a better example than even his, right? But Logic, rapper Logic, he looks like a so-called white. His father is an actual so-called.
So I want to understand more what you were saying.
Yeah.
When you were saying the white woman got with the man.
Yeah, give me 1 second. We're going into this.
You did know what
Yeah, I know exactly what I'm saying. But you gotta let it slow cook. You gotta get the full understanding, right? Go ahead.
Numbers 1 and verse 18.
This knowledge is a slow roast. You'll never get it quick. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things you might get listen. Everything is slow roast. You get it full so you can really get it. You know, so you can really cook out the bone. Go ahead.
It says Numbers 1 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month.
Go ahead.
And they declared their pedigrees after
Their
their
pedigree means their lineage. They declare their lineage. Go ahead.
and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
So that's how they determine what house they were from, is by their fathers. See, Esau, Edom, and devil, this so-called white man, he put this confusion of 50% this, 20% that, on the Lord. That's the confusion. Okay, so let's say you're 40%, that's 3%. Who you fighting with? What nation you fighting with? No, it doesn't work that way. You are who your father is. It doesn't matter what your mother is. Your mother is the mother is where the seed is planted. You plant an apple seed in China, so you come on apple, you're not gonna get mangoes. You understand what I'm saying? It's about the seed of the father. Okay? So that's why I said they were numbered by their houses, by the house of their father. Watch out for the always bug us. Okay? Almost there.
Oh my fucking god! This is horrible!
Give it to one of them. Give it to one of them.
Yo, get your shit! Everybody run! Whew. Oh shit, my back. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Now.
Read,
Because they declared their pedigrees.
the nigga didn't even say thank you. See, this is why the Lord.
I know. You see,
Go ahead.
you just took it, right?
They
You should
declared,
just kick it in the
when they declared their
The only one
pedigrees.
that's right is the brother. Go ahead.
And they declared their pedigrees after their families
Yep.
by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls.
Right. So that's it. So then it's all by the father. And when you read about what makes us Israelite, what makes the 12 tribes of Israel? Judah was the son of Israel, of the man named Israel, Jacob. His name was Jacob. He was the son of Jacob. His name was Judah. So he was the progenitor of the tribe of Judah. And his wives were even Israelites. Because there was only one Israelite woman that was his sister named Dinah. There's no tribe of Dinah. Right. Okay? Go ahead.
Go.
There's no tribe of Dinah. Because why? Because he did not carry son. You understand?
I don't fully understand.
So, in other words, if it's the reverse, right? So, but if an Israelite woman gets with another nation man, the seed that comes out, that's the Eden. That's his seed. That's the his seed. Okay? See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Which is an Israel. Which is an Israel. He's from the tribe of
Man,
Israel.
you're looking real young right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have never thought.
Right? So that's what it is, okay? That's what it is. Point blank here. That's the understanding of that, okay? So got something, bring it out.
Yeah, this is the book of back to Romans 8 and verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, because now we can't really trace our lineage to prove how that would have the seed of Abraham, and Isaac, and Jacob. But through the Spirit, you can tell that, yo, this guy's an Israelite. He's an Israelite. That's why we gravitate towards the scriptures. Because these scriptures are written to us, not these other nations. That's why you're gravitating to the scriptures. That's why you gravitate to the scriptures. Yeah, so if you understand it, most likely you're an Israelite. You know, it doesn't matter what you look like. You know, we have brothers all around the world that look like Chinese person, like everything you can think of. But the spirit is that of an Israelite. It's a spirit. And the Lord is going to call your spirit.
So what's with the misconception of mind
Well, first of all, you got Israelites that are carnal, right? They don't have the full understanding. You got to find the men of the Lord. Okay? Amongst all these people, there's a great awakening happening when you according to prophecy. But not everyone is a man of the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So they're going to have their different doctrines, their different lives, which are incorrect. Okay? And a lot of them are emotional, so when they see I can't do it because they're emotional, you know, but we go beyond that. It's beyond that. It's not that I wanted it to be like that. Okay? It's not that I wanted it, listen, no, it's that I submitted myself to what is true.
I can't wait
When
for.
I first came in, I was vexed.
Sorry about
that. Okay, how can you be, no, but then it's like, but when I hear to understand, like, that is what it is. I have to accept that. I can't go carnal off of what I think, so that now that doesn't affect me. Because when you first come in, you're more carnal. But when as you grow in the spirit, okay?
You know, I believe you just speak with a lot of knowledge too that you don't learn from school or something, right?
It's first slow cook. Slow cook. Slow cook. Everything's slow. Right? So you try to rush things and mess yourself up. Go ahead.
All right, this is the book of John, chapter 7 and verse 24. Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous
That's
judgment.
right. So we don't judge according to that. We don't judge according to that. Matter of fact, we first, there's many people, not just you, many people that look like so-called white people, right? Or Chinese, so-called this and that. We say that. He's an Israelite. So we'll have discussions about he's an Israelite. He's an Israelite. It's like that, right? The Lord said he would hide his people amongst Moab. Yeah. Right? So, which Moab is the so-called Chinese today. Right? They're known as Moabites. Chinese means Moab. Yeah. That's why they look the way they do. Because really it was Lot. Right? Lot had his daughters, because they thought they were the only ones after Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed in the other cities. They thought they were the only ones on the earth. So their daughters got Lot drunk and they slept with her. Each of them had a child. Okay? So one of them was the father of Moabites, the other one was the father of Ammonites. Because they're different. They're cousins. They're brothers. They had that. What was that? That was like a, you know, when incest happens, you have that that Down syndrome type work. That's why they have the book that it goes back to that. It's a fact. See, it may not be pretty, but it's a fact. Okay? And that doesn't mean that's that's the spirit of the Lord right there. That's the spirit of the Lord. The spirit of the Lord brought it for you. The spirit of the Lord brought it for you. You see it? The spirit of the Lord brought it right for you. Okay? But okay, but that doesn't mean it can't. There's good looking ones. Because through many generations, she's not a good looking. Yeah, like Ruth, the great grandmother of David. Ruth was good looking. It doesn't say that in the scriptures. You can only assume. It doesn't necessarily say that. But ultimately, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot. That doesn't mean that it all look like that. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
All right, this is the book of 1 Samuel 16 and verse 7.
In other words, if you're a brother or a sister that looks like that, don't think, oh man, I'm fucking. No, because there's actually better looking Moabites and Ammonites. Especially Ammon. Ammon is more better looking than Moab actually. Go ahead.
That's an Ammon?
Huh? Japanese. Cool. Go ahead.
1 Samuel 16 and verse 7. But the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth.
That's right.
For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart.
And that's what we strive to be like Yahweh Shai. So we look at the heart. We don't look at the flesh. Right? So if you're asking about those other people, don't worry about those other people. Worry about being of the elect. Don't worry about the other people online that is just doing it. What is true? What does this Bible say? That's what that matters. Because if they're not following what the scriptures say, they're going to be destroyed too. That's what, even though they're Israelites, they're going to be destroyed. You understand what I'm saying? So you worry about being of the elect. Okay? And doing the things that the Lord said for us to do. Okay? The scriptures say, worry not how to wicked. You got to do something.
Ecclesiastes 11 verse 2. Command not a man for his beauty, neither abhor a man for his outward appearance.
That's it. That's it. The point right there. Okay? So we got the point. You understand what makes somebody Israelite, right?
Spirit. fruits you produce with your spirit. Is that actually how you say it?
No. It's your father has to be in Israel for you to be in Israel. But it's not based upon what how you look necessarily. You know what I'm saying? It's based upon what based upon the spirit. And now we can't tell these. You understand what I'm saying? So now we know, okay, the Israelite based upon the spirit. So if you were to go back through his lineage and take a time machine and go back long enough, you go back to Jacob. His lineage would trace back to Jacob, regardless of how he was. You understand what I'm saying? So what makes you Israelite is the seed of the Father.
How can you tell if somebody's spirit, if I can say anything, I play poker face?
If you don't say anything,
If you know I'm a quiet person, I keep poker face.
sometimes you can tell. Sometimes I can tell the way someone. Sometimes I can't tell. Sometimes I have to speak to them. You understand? And then you speak to them, and the biggest indicator is if they believe in the true God. That's the biggest indicator. Because if you can understand and believe in this truth, then automatically you know you're true. There ain't no question. Because this can't go into the truth.
There's a Bible verse and it says, you will know that you're speaking to someone from God. Just like you can receive God, if they proclaim with Jesus, or Jesus is.
Yahweh back then it was but I was gonna get a read your precept.
At Matthew 5 and 13, ye are the salt of the earth, right? Just by saying that you are the salt of the earth, you can smell, you can sense, like, take example. I don't like to say that, but it's true. Like Justin Bieber, he's got talent, This is why I got most talent in the world. We are the salt of the world.
Yes. You could tell off this talent, so on and so forth. But sometimes you can't tell. You can't tell. The scriptures will let you know. You talk based on the scriptures. Right? But I'm not going past everyone I see. So if they come out here and they come up, then that's when I try to see.
That's right.
Other ways, otherwise it doesn't matter.
So I don't want to throw you guys off topic, but I do have more questions before I go. I see the earth is good. You were speaking before about sexy rep, right? For these people, most likely see addicts.
Yep.
So how do these people take play in these leaders who are running these organizations?
No, they're men. They're wicked men that's come from the line of Esau. Right? Give me the scripture about being the border of wickedness. Okay, give me Job 9 and 24. Okay, give Job 9 and 24.
It's the book of Job, chapter 9 and 24. It says,
See, but you're moving to another topic. You didn't get the full understanding of the first time. See, that you gotta, that's why I told you about the slow code. Because you're gonna miss things. You're not gonna, things ain't gonna miss. Go ahead. Go.
It's the book of Job 9 and 24. It says here, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Okay?
Go ahead. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right. Now let's go to this. Go to this.
The book of Malachi 1.
We should have started this. Go ahead.
Okay, Malachi chapter 1 and verse, I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. It says, I have loved you, said the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord? And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste.
So he hates Esau. Okay, understand that he hates Esau. The Lord Heavenly Father hates Esau. Okay, so ultimately he also created Esau to have all the characteristics that he hates. Give me the 7 things that the Lord hates. The Edomites have all these characteristics as well.
Go ahead. It says, was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build.
When was he impoverished? Well, there's a couple times he was impoverished. The latest time he was impoverished was during the Byzantine Empire. You heard of the Byzantine Empire? You heard of the Dark Ages? There's some of those things. Well, they don't teach you in history because white supremacy, they never teach you this. You see this man, he's painting over a dark image. He's painting a white. Okay? This is actually, they've been doing this for many, many years. Right? When you go to, what's it, right? Open a vault. No, it depends now. They have, it's only if they eat it. Now, it says, that's an example, you know what I'm saying? But see, these are dark ages. So-called black people. We're talking about France, Spain, Russia, Austria, okay, Ireland. Okay, that's why you have a lot of people that actually that look like Edomites and say, "Oh, my family comes from Ireland, I come from this and that." They actually descend from Israelites. A lot of them. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them. Yeah. Not a little bit, significant. Oh, you understand? See this? This is for these. Okay? Going back to, let's say, before the 13th. Okay? So we're talking about 700 as well. Okay? You see those movies about, give me a movie. Give me a movie, like an ancient Byzantine Empire movie. Yeah, two doors, right? Those are, at that time, so-called black people. They'll show you white images of people playing that those parts. There were black men that was doing this at those times. Okay? So what happened was the Edomites they ultimately came into power. Before that, they were in a very low state. They were so right. Okay, let's get that image of the table. The wild man. They were in a very low state. I mean, some of them, they were living in the wilderness. A lot of them, they were in a very low state at that time. You know, they were the slaves of that time. Okay, so you'll hear certain Edomites say, "Oh, well, black people have been enslaved too." Some of them say, that was at the time of that time, the time of the dark age. So when you read the scripture, you have to understand the history too. You can't just read the scripture and not understand what's going on. You have to understand the history. You got that? Anyways, go ahead.
So it says here, Malachi 1 and verse 3, it says, "And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste to the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts."
Meaning he would come back into power. Okay? So this is what you see after Christopher Columbus, the Borgias, that was the Edomites coming back into power. Because they were in power in the Roman Empire. But there was a fall. It went from the pagan Roman Empire to what? What was after the pagan Roman Empire? The Holy Roman Empire. That's where the Israelites were. That's what so-called black men were. Because you had all the so-called white emperors, and you had which were called the good emperors, or the Israelites emperors. See, notice they have beards on their face, which Marcus Aurelius, Septimius Severus, Nerva. Okay, those were so-called black. Okay, go ahead. All right, so yeah, this is the image. This is the actual image. Who's in the castles? This is the actual ancient tapestry. So-called black people were in here ruling, they have crowns on their head. Who's coming out of their heads? They'll never show you this because of so-called white supremacy, right? They'll never show you this. But this is why you have to understand true history when it comes to the scriptures. You have to understand history. You have to understand the history. Go ahead.
Okay, back in Malachi 1 and verse 4, whereas Edom said,
and I had somebody come on really so-called white people come over. My professor told me that black people were here, but he said, "Don't tell them." Why did he say that? Right? Because they want to keep this under wraps. Go ahead. Even with the Russian icons, in Russia, even let those things out, proving how that was so-called black and that was really weird little stuff. They have a lot of those images in the room in the Vatican. They have a lot of those images, right? Look up the what's it called, St. Peter's.
Right. Whereas Edom says, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
So they came out of this state, and then Christopher Columbus and other people, they started to gain power. Okay, go ahead.
It says, thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
And now they build it. See, all these buildings, these are Edomite style buildings. These tall skyscrapers. This is Edomite structured buildings.
Concrete walls.
Yes, concrete, because it's reminding them of what? Caves. Okay, because Edom, he dwelt where? At Mount Seir. Okay, which was in caves, and they had actual windows in the mountains that looked like tall buildings. That's how he likes to live. Because that also represents his pride, his arrogance. Right? That's why they could go to, that's why Trump could say, we're going to name this the Gulf of America. What is that? He said that we're going to name the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. That's that arrogance he has. Okay? That's why he said the Panama Canal, which is from the Canadian, which is in Panama, where the Panamanian people is involved. He's like, we're going to take that back and gave that to you as a gift. That's arrogance. Okay? Of course. That's how the Edomites always operate. When they came to this land, what did they say? They said, this is this. That's what they said, this is my land. No, purchase it. According to this, we already signed the law. That's the arrogance of the Edomites. Go ahead, Joe.
It says, they shall build what I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
What does it mean call them the border? It means that everywhere they go, they bring wickedness. They are the wicked. So when we read Job 9 and 24, get Job 9 and 24 again. Because it said that he's going to call the Edomites the border of wickedness. Go ahead. And then, in case you think it's just the man Esau, it's not the whole nation. But
and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
I know it's uncomfortable, but the fact is the Lord did create a wicked people. That's right. He created a wicked race of people.
So there's a mortal technique, and it goes in my enemy isn't the white man down the street. I have more in common with him. My enemy is the white man.
Those are, because they don't have any power.
What's the difference between an Edomite and say a white guy who's growing up in the hood and he's struggling?
They're just listen. It's about being an Edomite. It's not about being a right. So if he's an Edomite and he's on a low level, there's a lot of Edomites on the low level, right? Because the Edomites, they don't care about their own people. Okay, so you got Edomites, they want to just go away with a lot of their own people. So that's not our concern. Okay, that's not our, they're still the wicked. We still got a wicked.
Oh, you have a question?
They're not righteous. They're wicked because that's what the Lord is doing. Okay, but you got a lot of people that grew up in, a lot of them are not actually Edomites. You got to understand that too. So, if it's an Edomite that's on a low level, we don't know what he is. He could have taken the instruction. You know?
That's a whole other topic.
Yeah, but see, but that's
Does it say that in the Bible?
of course. It's all scripture.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, and verse
Job 9 and verse 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So the wicked people, the Edomites, who were called the border of wickedness. The earth was given into their hand by the Heavenly Father. Okay? For what? Oh, give me Proverbs 16 and 4. This is why it was given to them. Go ahead.
It says, he covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
He just showed you because they covered the faces. This is a covering of the face. We're going to read that. That's a covering of the faces of the judges. Okay? The judges look like this. The judges are thugs.
It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
The judges are the Israelites. Okay? We were created to be judges, right? The judges are the Israelites. So he covered the faces of the true Israelites, the so-called white ones. That was the covering of the faces. He said what?
It says, covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
This is a clue to who he is. It's a clue to who the Edomites are. Chinese didn't do that. East Indians didn't do that. No? Native Africans didn't do that. You understand what I'm saying? It was the Edomites who did that. Okay? So we know exactly who the Edomites are. Right? The so-called white ones. Okay? The ones that descend from Esau. Not everyone that descend from Esau. Understand that too. Right? So that's it on that. That's something else. Go ahead.
First Maccabees 3 verse 48. And laid open the book of the law wherein the heathen sought to paint the likeness of their images.
The scriptures, when they do these Bible movies, they ain't supposed to be white guy playing Moses. You notice they can never do that one part. Anyways,
Yeah.
but they got a white guy playing Moses. A white guy is also Ethiopian. And he's Egyptian.
So some people will argue. They'll say, well, it's not the color of the skin that matters. It's the religion, faith, all that type of stuff. Why is it important to make sure that people are aware of the truth and not what's
Truth is important. Truth is important. Okay? Lie is wickedness. Lie is a distortion. So the truth is pure. Right? Doesn't matter how comfortable it makes you. The truth is true.
But why is it important to bring this truth up?
Because it's true. There are no lies of the truth. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 John 21. I have not written unto you because ye know not the truth, but because ye know it, that no lie is of the truth.
You can't have lies in your mind. You will never understand the Bible unless you break all these things. You'll never understand. Everything has to be broken. You gotta understand the whole full spectrum. You can't be in darkness in this part. I'm in darkness here, but then here I'm in light.
Like,
Yes, we have to have the light has to shine on everything. So, okay. You got what I asked you? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, and verse 13. Then I saw that wisdom excelleth folly, as far as light excelleth darkness.
Light is wisdom. It also represents the truth. Okay? That's the will of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem. Darkness is not supposed to reign. Lies is not supposed to reign. Truth is supposed to flourish. And take care of the fact that any return within themselves. Now, lies are supposed to be retrained. Right? Because if it didn't matter, they wouldn't have did it. It matters. Now, they know why they did it. There's a reason they did it. It matters. To distort the whole perception of man. Okay? Because really, when you read about the Heavenly Father and His Son, they're dark skinned. They're so-called black people. They have that. So you distort that, so God looks like you distort everything. Okay? And furthermore, the Edomites have an actual skin disease. Okay? That's called leprosy. That's why they can't stay on the sin. Okay? And it is Israelites with that skin. Okay? You might not be able to sit on your sin. But that's not something to glorify. It's just a fact. Okay? Go ahead. And for you to say the Son of the Most High and the Heavenly Father looks like that, that's actually blasphemy. You're saying the Lord came down with leprosy. You're saying the Heavenly Father and leprosy. You see that video with the finger of God? That's a thing. He's in a little toupee. Says his garment is on that foot. That's his garment. Yeah, you would never. You think you'll be able to see the Heavenly Father's legs? That's blasphemous, man.
Yahweh shall take care of the sun. No.
Listen, man, you got everything, but you have to understand all of that. You don't even know everything comes together. Without the truth, it's pieces of the puzzle is going to be missing.
This is Isaiah 60 and verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
Darkness is the lies. Okay? That's these people are covered in lies. The things that we're talking about are so crazy today because they're covered in darkness. You understand what I'm saying? So when they hear this, like, whoa, their whole life is changing. It's destroying all the lies.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Right. And the glory is seen upon us, and we're shedding that light upon it. Okay? All the truth. Okay? Oh, you're not ignorant? You're not ignorant? You got it. Oh, we need this first. This is an emergency scripture. This is a further answer.
This is the book of Sirach 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything.
Don't be ignorant of anything. You gotta choose everything. Okay? Go ahead.
In a great matter,
Great matter
or a small.
or small. So you need to know everything.
so if I think I know something, like say I thought I knew that Jesus is white, how do I not be ignorant knowing, like, say I know that, how do I not be ignorant? I'm not just thinking that way. How do I not be ignorant?
Well, you listen to the
Like, I thought I knew the truth, right? But I didn't actually know the truth. So while I'm thinking I know this truth, I'm thinking I'm not being ignorant.
Right.
How do I?
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to follow the teachings that Heavenly Father set up. Heavenly Father gave you wisdom.
That's right.
Yeah, you're starting as coming out of the spirit to the head. Now you're starting to grow. You gotta get nourished. You gotta get nourished. And then what? And then the baby knows how to crawl. After he gets a certain amount of knowledge, he knows how to crawl. And then he can walk. And then eventually grows into a child that's a born in the baby. And now you can look at things concerning the scriptures, and now the Holy Spirit will do it.
That's right. That's right.
What's the best way to leave my ignorance?
Follow the men of the Lord. Follow, listen to the men of the Lord. Follow the men of the Lord. Watch videos, listen, take notes. Okay?
That's where you get the insight about
That's where it begins. That's where it begins. And then you have to fear, but also you have to fear the Lord. So when you're hearing these things, don't say, ah, that sounds good. But listen, you have to apply it. So ultimately, you have to apply those things. You have to have that fear that the Lord mess me up. There we go. Woo! That's it. Go ahead.
This is the book of John, chapter.
Does that answer that question? Is that question answered clearly? What you need to do? I'm not going to give you the step by step.
I already knew.
You already knew. Okay, just want a confirmation.
It's not that I hate conversations. I've been given this answer before.
This is John 8:31. Then said Yahushua to those Jews which believed on him,
If you're in Israel, in case you're wondering who are Israel, I'm going to tell you the scripture who are Israel.
if ye continue in my word, then are
The
ye.
demons are going to mess with you. Even this brother, he's not on the side. This brother's not on the side. He's from Sudan. South Sudan. He had trouble with that. Like Israelite, like Hamite. You know, he struggled with this, right? That's what he studied. He got built. Now he wants to you could ask him.
What if my struggle is going to be more? Like, what if I just don't care?
You don't care what you're Israelite
I'm
about?
Israel, I just don't care. I get caught up in my ignorance.
If you get caught up in ignorance and you don't care, you have no fear of the Lord. The Lord's going to destroy you. That's the amount of time. There's nothing I can tell you about that. Everybody's going to care about it. Yeah. Care about it. You don't care when it's too late.
It says here, if ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
But why would you say that?
Why would I say that?
Yeah, why would you say what if you don't care? You don't care?
Because it's not that I don't care. It's just how do I find a way to make it hold importance in my life? Because right now that doesn't hold importance in my life. I learned that I'm an Israelite, but that's not holding importance in my life. How do I?
So because you don't understand, and that means you don't understand the significance of being an Israelite. Okay? And being an Israelite, what give me okay?
And what if I don't fully believe that I'm an Israelite?
Well, that's one of the demons that you're fighting. Okay? That's the demon you're fighting. Because the demon doesn't want you to believe. The demon wants you to have doubt. That's what the demon does. Like I said, I struggle with that. Even now, I'm everybody. I struggle with that. How about with my lineage actually going backwards? It's the demons, and they stuck. That's how it's fun. That's how it's a beginning.
And what's the role of the Israelite?
Oh, okay.
This is the book of.
Let's start with one at a time. The first, okay? First thing. What was the first thing I said? About 50? Yeah, what was that? Better prophet after that.
What? Romans 3 and verse 1. What advantage that has the Jew? Or what profit is there of circumcision?
Give me Homer's
It says, much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of the Most High.
right, and the scriptures was written for them. The Bible was written only for Israel. So the heathen don't have no business, any business picking up the Bible and reading it. It's for the Israelites. You understand? The promises that are in the Bible are for the Israelites. Get Hebrews 8. Get Hebrews 8. The covenant that's coming is for Israel. They're living forever is only for Israel. They think you go to heaven, you're going to be in the clouds, sit down, what's that, Philly bagels. You remember the commercial with the bagels in the heavens? No, that's only for the Israelites. Okay? The heathen are going to live longer in the kingdom. They're going to have eternity. Why? Because they're going to be blessed by sin. The cheat code, those who use the cheat code, say GTA, grab the product, right? You put in the code, you get all the guns, you get all the portal light. That's what the Lord is giving to us. That's what He's calling us. If I may add too, because even the heathens, they want to be like us. You know, if we were to tell a heathen that they're Israelite, they're glad to do that. You know, because even in the scriptures, with Balaam, when you see the vision of the Lord, he said that he wished that his enemies like the Israel should get that. You know, because when he saw the blessing that was coming from us, he was like, shit, I wish I'm an Israelite. You know, and there's a lot of people, when they read the scriptures, they see the benefits that Israel have, they want to be an Israelite. You know, so if you are an Israelite, you should be happy, man. You should be fucking happy. Because, like I said, it's because he doesn't understand the significance. That's what we're trying to go into that now. Okay, you got the numbers talking about? I'm going to get numbers here. Go ahead.
Hebrews 8 and verse 8, for finding fault with them, he says, behold, the days come, said the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
No, he's going to make it with the whole planet Earth. Moabites, Edomites, everything. Read that again.
He says, for finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days come, said the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
He's only making a covenant with Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and Israel, the rest of the tribes. He's only doing it for the Israelites. Period. Go ahead.
Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers.
The first covenant was to our fathers. Go ahead.
In the
Moses
days
came out of the wilderness and gave the law. He gave the laws. He gave it to the Israelites. Holy. No heathen that could go out. Give us the. It's not free. Go ahead.
It says, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, said the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord. I will put my laws in their mind and write them in their hearts.
What does that mean? He's going to inspire, he's going to make us, if possible, for us to walk. He's going to put righteousness within us, our nature, permanently. It's going to be impossible for us to see. Why do men die on earth? Why do we die? Because of Adam's sin. Sin is what leads to death. Okay? So when we don't sin, guess what happens? Guess what happens? I'm asking you. Guess what happens? If we don't sin, and sin leads to death. When we don't sin anymore, what happens?
Learn.
No, get the right words. Sin leads to death. If you don't sin, what's going to happen to you? What's not going to happen to you? There we go. Which means what? You're going to live forever. Okay? That's it. All right? Go ahead.
It says, and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people.
But who is this covenant for? Of not dying ever again and not sinning again. The Israelites are only there. Okay? Go ahead. That's it on that. You got something else? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is the book of Isaiah 40 and verse 15. It says, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance.
Yeah, the nations, meaning the other nations, the heathen, the ones that are not on this side, the ones that are not Israelites, not on the 12 tribes. Right? Behold, there has been small dust in the valley, meaning they're of no value. Okay, they are very, very little insignificant value. Okay?
Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. Verse 17, all nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted up to him less than nothing.
That's how we have to follow it.
And vanity.
Why? Because who does he care about? Who did he set up? When he created the earth, who did he have in mind? The Israelites. Not the rest of the nation. You gotta understand the Heavenly Father.
I thought that when I read the verse, you know, the Lord loves us more than flesh.
That's not about the sacrifice. That's not about like the lambs and The oxen. But dealing with people, he doesn't. He's about to have a sacrifice of people, though. There's about to be a great burning in America. That's also written as a sacrifice. Okay, nuclear. Okay, go ahead. Okay, hold on. That was it on that? Okay, hold on. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8. When the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam,
The inheritance represents their land. Every nation was already allotted land by the Heavenly Father. Okay, even we weren't supposed to take the heathen's land. We came into the land of Israel to take the Canaanites. That was already promised us going back to Abraham. That was our land. No. Okay. Now, but we weren't supposed to touch the heathen's land. We left the other people alone. What did the so-called white man? What did Esau do? He was stealing land over. That's right. That's wicked. He says, not when you take remove your neighbor's land from. That's a grievous, because everyone's really supposed to have their own land that's passed down from father to father. Okay? Go ahead, man.
it says, when the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam,
So he gave them their land. Go ahead.
he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Meaning, he did everything with Israel, the Israelites in mind. He did everything focused. He did everything with the Israelites in mind. Everything. When he created the earth, when he separated the land, he said, I'm going to give my people the land. That's how you separate the land together. Okay? Go ahead. That's it on that?
This is 2 Ezra 6 and verse 56. I start at verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
He made the planet earth for the Israelites' sakes. That's why they're going to get all the promises. That's why the kingdom of heaven is for them. Rulers and flourish forevermore.
Go ahead. As for the other people, which also come
So
of
everyone
Adam,
that's not of our nation, everyone that's not of Israel, go ahead.
thou hast said that they are
They
nothing,
said that they are nothing. Go ahead.
but be like unto spittle,
Be like it. That's what spittle is. Understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
and as liken the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
That's how he looks at the other nations, man. Okay? Point blank period. Okay? So if you're a heathen, there's really don't worry, there's no hope for you of salvation. You're gonna die, it's gonna be bad, right? It's either you're gonna die in Jacob's trouble around these times, there ain't gonna be no help. Right? There's gonna be no help for you. You're a heathen, Lord. You can't pray to the Lord. Okay? Right? But let's say you make it to the next to the kingdom, right? Say you're in another part of the earth, doesn't get destroyed, you survive. You're surviving for slavery. This is the reality, man. Okay? Point blank period. You gotta get that in your mind. Everything is not Disney. You stop thinking like this is a Disney movie. If he treat us like was our slavery in this land a Disney movie? What happened to the Native Americans? Was that a Disney movie? Huh? No, it wasn't. Real life. Okay? That was real life. Okay, that was real cool. So what do you think? They're gonna get flowers in the kingdom? Yeah. Now it's your turn. Now my people are gonna get the upper hand. You see that? Okay?
When Jeremiah 30 and 16, therefore all they that devour thee, devour the Israelites, shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
See, the thing is, if you were an Israelite, you were oppressed by the heathen in your past life. So you just go. Okay? Because if you're an Israelite, at a certain time in your past life, you look like this. Okay? You got the melanin, you got the afro, okay? Whatever. Okay? That's what happened to you. Okay? At a certain time. Right? And now you're coming in, you're thinking, you're putting yourself in the mindset of the Edomite, like the so-called white man, the so-called Edomite, and they're speaking about against them, speaking against me. But first of all, you got to start to reprogram your mind if you're an Israelite. You have to start reprogramming your mind because that doesn't apply to you. That applies to the Edomites. Okay? the Edomites, which is not based upon skin color. It's not what do you call that? Brown people bag in the heavens.
That's something I learned today.
You know? Yeah. So you gotta get this. Hey, right? So it's about okay, he's an Israelite. Okay? Go ahead. It says, and when you see when these things are happening, if you're an Israelite, when these things are happening, these happen to your people. But your mind has to change. You have to be. That's why I said renewing of your mind to get the full, the real understanding. Go ahead.
It says, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for praise.
Right. I will give to you for. Okay.
All that prey upon me.
All that preyed upon us. The Israelites. He'll give us for it. I mean, it's our turn.
Like prey?
Yeah, like prey. No, prey like how a leopard jumps on a gazelle. Like a prey like a gazelle. We're the leopards. That's what it's going to be, because we've been their prey for the longest time. Even now, the police go behind Jake. We're these tribes, we're nervous. Okay? Because we're prey. Go ahead.
Verse 17, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
Right. We're an outcast amongst the nations, amongst the heathens. The heathens, they're buddy with each other. Right? Okay? But we're the outcasts. Okay? As a nation. Right? The heathens of
Israelites?
Yes, the nation of Israelites. We're an outcast amongst the heathen. Even hate us as a people. Okay? Okay?
That's right.
They're confederate with that. They're confederate with that. Okay? Even when you go to Iran, I don't know black guy. It could be people, a white guy could be a bomber, a Chinese guy could be a bomber. The black guy, no. Why? Because they hate us, they despise us. These other nations. You could be the best guy in the world. You could be the best guy because of how we look. But we have to look at this one like they're gonna demonize us. This is how it is. This is how it's been. Okay? But why? That goes back to the curses. That's what the Lord did to us for our disobedience. Okay? Oh, well, that happened to Israelites that even look more like so-called white. Because the Italians, they've been being discriminated. They were getting hung in Mississippi. Because a lot of those Italians are Israelites. And all the ones that were getting hung were Israelites. They were them Southern Italian, the Irish. They called them the niggers in the grill. Those are also a good portion of Irish people are Israelites. Like the ones that I grew up with, I already know the ones that are Israelites. Okay? I already know. My best friend, one of my best friends grew up. He was clearly an Israelite. His father was clearly an Israelite. Super shit. Okay? Okay? His mother, actually, I believe his mother, even though you're not Israelite, but I believe his mother was also. His mother was so chill. Okay? Go ahead. I was going to say the curses are another indicator that, you're an Israelite too. Right? When you read Deuteronomy 28, like 40 on down, it speaks about how that those curses may be a sign on our nation to distinguish and see this guy is one of our people. Who's going through the same sufferings that I work with. Similar things. Right? It's only the Israelites that are cursed in this particular time. Right. Don't get that acquainted with every person you see that's low. No. There's a specific person, things that follow and hold the Israelites back. It's spiritual. It's spiritual. Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach 17 and verse 17. For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion. And being his firstborn, he nourished it with discipline, and giving him the light of his love, does not forsake him.
Right. So he's nourishing us with discipline through these pressures, through these tribulations, through slavery, through different things that he puts. And I say nourishing us and teaching us, no, when we think that was wrong, what you were doing. Okay? Guiding us into the right path. That's all his love that he shows us. Okay? Go ahead.
Therefore, all their work are as the sun.
He doesn't do that to the heathen. The heathen, he lets them do their work. To the point he comes down. Understand what I'm saying? He lets them do their wickedness to the point where it builds up their tabs so much that he just destroys them. Any other nation that's not Israel, any other nation that's not Israel. worse, especially they're the worst of them. Right? That's why they look how much evil the so-called white people are. Look how much evil the so-called when I say so-called, how much evil, right? What they have done, look at all the evil, right? They didn't get paid back for that. The Rothschilds still run earth. These people still run earth. They get paid back for that. All that slavery, all that bloodshed, all that roasted people like rotisserie chicken, black lives, cook pregnant babies, pregnant babies out of the belly, step on the belly, all the baby. That's the type of shit that we're doing in the mass. Christopher Columbus wrote about this, okay? He said all these people are so kind, so, because our people naturally are okay? But, now our people are fucked up, but naturally, now we have that kinship, But, they were treating them so kind, this and that, and he said, yeah, I'm slaughtered. I'm putting them in slavery. You see what I'm saying? But they haven't got paid back. But it's coming. It's coming. Right? It's coming.
Go ahead. It says, verse 19, therefore all their works are as the sun before him, and his eyes are continually upon the wings.
His eyes are continually upon their wings. He's constantly watching us as a people to make sure that we're doing the right thing. Constantly. That's why who is he going to start with? When the judgment comes, he's going to start with our people. He's going to go hard on them. Everyone's going to get it. The earth is going to be in the turmoil of death and tribulation coming real soon. But our people is going to stick to it. The ones that are not in this truth. So it's called Jacob's truth. Jacob's truth.
How do you know that the hour is coming? Because no man knows the hour.
So we know we're close. We don't know the exact date or time that the Lord is going to come back and things like that. But we know we're in this time.
Based off the signs.
No, we're here, bro. We're here. Counting down by months. So okay, this thing is going to pop up. Okay? We're here based upon the signs of the Lord gave. It's clear that we're in that time. Okay?
Now, I want to. I have one question. Nobody's been able to answer this. I know it's not a coincidence if I were to ask the regular person this thing. You're excited on that type of stuff. This isn't the only time it's happening. So let's say 3 months before, I tell you I'm going to do something. Something that doesn't require effort, it happens by chance. Everything has to happen chance. It's like the lottery, right? It's like 1 in fucking 2 million chance of happening. And I tell you I'm going to do this. You say do it, I say, okay, just watch. 3 months later, I'm letting you know this is like it's never happened before, it's never going to happen again. I haven't seen it happen to anybody else. I'm talking, I don't want to go too much into it because I know about these people. Millions of people. But I said it was going to happen. 3 months later, it happens. And I'm just like, whoa. The chances of how it all played out, everything, it was impossible. But it happened 3 months after I said it was going to happen. And that's not the only time. That was just like on the grand. Like, basically, I said I'm going to I said to my friend, I'm going to make this controversial all this different, but not because I chose to. I wasn't on the path that happened. It just literally randomly happened. This random situation happens, all this, and then boom.
You're not quick to run to mischief.
And that's not the only time, but that was just like the biggest one where it's like, okay, there's no coincidence here. I said something and it.
Which you're asking about if coincidence exists?
Well, not about coincidence. I'm just asking if there's something more to that's more spiritual. Because if I go to it, they're gonna, oh, that's just a coincidence.
I don't know what it was.
But I know it wasn't a coincidence.
I don't know what it was, but I know that nothing is coincidence. Everything happens because Heavenly Father directed it. But I don't know what it is you're speaking about specifically.
Well, what I'm saying is that.
But I want to say that with that because dealing with that whole, I don't know if that's what it is. It's like some type of prankish stuff. You gotta be careful with that mischief. That can get you in trouble. Alright? Real speaks against that. Go ahead. He that loveth danger. Okay, you got it? Go ahead. Okay, he that loves you. Yeah, exactly.
So 16 of verse
Yes,
9.
yes, yes. Let's look it up. Yes. Strict condition. Oh, got it? Bring it on out. Bring it on out. Read it.
It says here, Proverbs 6. I'll build it up. It says here, Proverbs 6 and 16. These 6 things does the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua hate. Yes, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud
By the
look.
way, the Edomites have all of this. They have all of these characteristics. Go ahead.
A proud look.
A proud look, look of arrogance, goes up in the air. That's an Edomite type look. That's why he's called what? The most proud. The Lord hates a proud look. Right? He likes a humble, he likes the lowly. When he chose Moses, he chose him because what? He was meek and all that. Right?
A lying tongue.
A liar. The Lord don't like that. Okay, go ahead.
Hands that shed innocent blood.
Innocent, that's what he saw all around the world. He lied about the image of the Israelites, he lied about it. He lies about every guy. Everything is a deception. Right? He sheds a lot of innocent blood. Go ahead.
A heart that deviseth wicked
He shed the
imagination.
most innocent blood out of all the put it together. Go ahead, by far. Like the horse. Go ahead.
A heart that deviseth wicked imagination.
Right. So there's certain imagination that's follows you. Okay, certain things, pranks and shit. Causing destruction, that's wicked.
To
Just in
mischief.
case, you didn't tell me what you said. It's swift that we run into me. You said that like heat. Right? It's swift to run into the heat. Right? That's not good. That means that don't look at the word vision. This is the etymology of the word mischief. It says evil condition, misfortune. It says hardship, need, wickedness, wrongdoing, evil. Right, so wickedness. Okay? Go ahead.
Back to the verse 19. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren.
He that soweth discord among brethren. Okay, so these are the things that happen. Okay, false witness, and soweth discord among brethren. Go ahead. You notice it says a heart that plots evil, feet that race wrong. Racing follow the Lord, racing to do the things that the Lord said. Anything outside of that ain't right. No? That's the first turn to the Lord. You know, sit on that? Okay, we don't have to really go on that. Let's pull that up. Oh, you got another question?
Nah, that was it, man.
That's it?
Yeah, it was. When it happened, and I thought about what I told my buddy that I was like, this isn't a coincidence. Think there's something bigger at play here.
Well, I don't know what it is. I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark, so I can't answer that question. I don't know what it is. There's something bigger at play. I have to know what it is. I don't know what it is. They don't point to speak about it. It sounded like we were in trouble with millions of people. It means something that went viral. It's probably some shit or some internet shit.
Yeah, it was so stupid shit that happened. But it wasn't just that, it's that I said everybody's gonna hate on me. I don't want to be there. I said everybody's gonna hate on me. But I wasn't thinking about that when the situation happened. I wasn't consciously trying to make that happen. I wasn't like,
I get what you're saying.
I wasn't
But
in
you
the
said
situation
it.
trying to make that
Hold
happen.
on, but you said it, right?
But I said it, but it wasn't just that. The situation that happened
Yeah.
it wasn't what I did. And that situation itself was already a super controversial thing. Like crazy, right? And it just happened that I was there.
Right.
And I didn't even consciously purposely do it for what I didn't consciously be like, oh, I'm gonna make sure I communicate it personally.
You said
And
that.
the timing and the placement, like it was like perfect timing, like it's in the middle of the street.
But hold on, bro. Listen to what I'm saying to you. You said that, right? Words have power. Okay? So when you say something, all right, you're speaking that, it's like you're speaking that vibration. Okay? So that's why you gotta watch what you say. That's why the Lord said it's not what enters into a man that defiles him, it's what goes out of him. Okay? So you don't just be saying that kind of shit. Okay? When you say stuff like that, it's reality. The world that you
That's what I'm careful with.
What you say? Absolutely, 100%. Okay? Be more serious. Okay, see that thing, not in the time to me. Internet clown like, what's like that? What's like that? You see that? You see that?
He kept on popping on my feet as I walked up.
They're not happy. They're taking off on the pills. These are the ones. Hey, listen, this won't be like that. Yeah, understand, you went through things in your life were hard like this. And that's the Lord to direct that means that. Right? That's really when you go through hardship and build your character. Someone who doesn't go through hardship as a bad. You know that's the most spiritual hardship. That also makes you yourself. Okay? That's why some people go through things and they say, I want this, but I still became this. Because I proved myself. And people respect me. Okay? And people come from what happened to themselves. So don't use that to go into some bullshit. You know? Maybe as I say, that's what I'm talking about. Prove that to become better. Better than first, of course, to the most high. You understand what I'm saying to you? You understand what I'm saying to you? You get it?
Get it.
Yeah. You don't understand the full concept of what I'm saying? You don't understand the full concept? What don't you understand about what I'm saying? What don't you understand about what I'm saying?
I know what the topic was.
You gotta pray to get the spirits out. You gotta pray to get your mind clear. You gotta pray to get a clear mind. You still got the spirits. You gotta pray to get the spirits out. So, you got precepts?
Alright,
That's it, no? Okay, have a good day. God says, seek not death in the era of your life. Right.
Shalom. Thank you.
Solomon 1 and 12, seek not death in the era of your life, and pull not upon yourself destruction with the works of your hands. You don't want to bring death upon you by the things you say, even the works that you do. Seek to please Yahweh. It says, seek not to cease from thy own wisdom. Because you can go two ways, you know. You have a particular shortcomings in your life, certain hardships that happen to you, or you find whatever, anything you lose somebody dies, something happens. You could go to a dark place. People can choose to go to a dark place. You know? Or you can, and that's a form of a comfort, to go to that dark place and say, fuck. You know? But then, or you can use that as fuel to try to be better, try to become something, you know? Yeah, he's recognized. He's fighting demons. He got demons from whatever was going on in his life for you. You know? That's the first thing. What would have to take that spirits off. Go ahead. What you got, bro? That's something? Yeah, what was it? He has something.
It says here in James 4 and 7, submit yourself therefore to the Most High, resist the devil and he will flee from you.
Resist, right? You gotta resist, you gotta fight. Right? How do you fight? Through prayer. You know? Prayer. Okay? That's one of the ways you can fight. Alright? Pray the Lord to take the demons. Give you a clear mind. So that what you can receive is true. If you're the elect, because if you're not the elect, it's not going to kill you. You know?
Good. Draw nigh to the Most High, and he will draw nigh unto you. He will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
Right? You got to purify your hearts. See, when you're like, I don't know, or this and that, I don't know if I can dedicate it. It takes precedence in my life. You're double-minded. Right? Because your mind is not clear. Read that again.
Yeah. Draw nigh to the Most High.
That's the Spirit.
And he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify.
Stop doing the bullshit. That's what I told you. Stop doing that bullshit. Stop thinking, you know? They're doing that bullshit. The Lord ain't trying to deal with you. You're still in the mindset of wickedness, man. And doing nonsense. The scriptures say that the Holy Spirit shall not enter into a malicious soul. Go ahead.
Yeah. Purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
And you have to purify your heart, purify your mind, cleanse your mind. Right? First step is to pray to Yahweh by your mouth. You know? Sit on that? Right?
It says here, Psalms 119 and 9, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
Right, by taking heed thereto according to thy word. Right? So you take heed to the word of Yahweh. That's how you become cleansed, man. You don't become cleansed by not taking heed to the word, man. You become cleansed by taking heed to the word. And then what? And then you do the word. That's it. You know, you do what the word says. Man. You don't just hear it. You know? You hear the word, man, that's not enough, man. And you actually become responsible when you hear the word, man. Okay? Lord said what? He said that he that knoweth to do well and doeth it not, to him it is sin. Right? To him it is sin. But
You made a conscious decision to disobey. But
This is Colossians 3 and verse 8. It says, but now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy conversations, filthy communications out of your mouth. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in the knowledge after the image of him that created him.
bringing it back to not being conformed to the world, but being transformed by the renewing of your mind, according to Yahweh, becoming a new creature in him. Right? So all these deeds, all the deeds that the brother just numbered, are basically works of the world, works of the flesh, which are not wisdom. Okay, you do these things. It's the same as committing sin. Okay, that's why you have to put those works of darkness off. Okay, and strive for righteousness.
that's it. Okay. You got some? So ultimately, man, you see, so hey, we're trying to get back to that first estate. You got some? No? We're trying to get back to that first estate. Really, we're trying to upgrade because Adam fell. This is why all this death happened.
That's right, that's right.
This is why this death happened. That's why the scripture says, "Oh, Adam, what hast thou done?" You see, because it wasn't supposed to be like this originally. It wasn't supposed to be like this. You got something?
James 1 and 21. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word which is able to save your soul. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in the glass. For he beholding himself and going his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. So again, bringing it back to the point of doing the work, not just hearing it, because faith without works is dead. Okay?
It's Wisdom of Solomon 2 and verse 23. For the Most High created man to be immortal.
Yes.
He made him to be an image of his own eternity.
Yeah. He didn't create us to die. He didn't create us to die. We read that in the GMT. He didn't create man to die. When you feel that sting of death, someone close to you passes or something like that. That's not supposed to be. See, so the Lord has that be a natural effect upon people, so that you can feel how negative it is, man. The fact that you got it. You know what I'm saying? But that's why in the kingdom, that's not gonna be. Right? Go ahead. That's it. Okay.
Wisdom of Solomon 2 and verse 22, it says, thus they reasoned, but they were led astray. 2 and 22. For their wickedness blinded them. It says, the Most High created us for incorruption, made us in the image of His own eternity.
Right. So, how do we get corrupted when we die? The body breaks down. In the kingdom, the body's not going to break down. Okay? Like I said, the Lord gives us that feeling, that negative feeling of mourning, because to see how not right the death is. It's not right. It's not right. When they say, well, you don't have, hey, bro, I'm telling you now, you don't have to be wanting to do it. You don't want to think you understand it. That's like it's like even horse strategy. That's what it's like. And the pain of it's something subconscious, like a memory or something. It's involuntary. It's like horse strategy, right? That feeling of sorrow. That feeling of death. And even going through that process of dying. Your body is there, you're about to die. It wasn't supposed to be like that, but because of the sin that we commit, and that's why Yahweh Shai, his sacrifice, He allowed us to come into that new covenant. He's allowed us to go into that new covenant. Death will no longer have reign over us. He said that the scripture said that He conquered also death. Okay.
Wisdom of Solomon 1 verse 12 says, seek not death in the air of your life, and put not upon yourself destruction with the works of your hands. The Most High made not death, neither had pleasure in the destruction of the living. For He created all things that they might have their being, and the generations of the world were helpful.
That's in the GMT?
That's in the regular. For He created all things that they might have their being, and the generations of the world were helpful. And there is no poison of destruction in them, nor the kingdom of death upon the earth. For righteousness is immortal.
Righteousness is immortal. The ones that are going to be righteous are the Israelites. But the heathen are going to learn the ways of righteousness from us. Right? But they're not going to have that. They're not going to be perfect. Okay? They're going to live a lot longer. They're going to live like how they live now. They're going to live a lot longer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? See what I'm saying?
This is 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 45. And so it is written, the first man Adam was made a living soul, the last Adam was made a quickening spirit.
Right, the first Adam was made a living soul, the last one was made a quickening spirit. He makes alive. Right? Okay? Go ahead.
Make that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual. The first man is of the earth, earthly. The second man is the Lord from heaven. As is the earthly, so such are they also that are earthly. And as is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly.
See, we're not even going to be earthly. Our bodies are going to be celestial bodies. They're not going to be regular earthly bodies. It's going to be somewhat of a blend between the spiritual realm and the physical. Because we're still going to have the physical pleasures, right? We're going to have the wives and but guess what? We're going to have. We're not going to die. We're not going to be able to sin. We're going to be in perfect order and harmony with the earth. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual telepathy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be able to speak to the animals. So these are certain things when you go flesh. You know? So that's a major update for Yahweh Shalom Shai is going to give us, man. A major update. Before that,
Verse 49. And such are they also that are heavenly. As is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly. And as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
right, you can't just be no regular mortal ruling in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Neither doth corruption inherit incorruption.
That's right.
Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep. We shall all be changed. In the moment, in the twinkling of an eye, what's going to be changed? These bodies. Okay, these bodies are going to be changed. We're going to turn into what? Supermen, straight up. Okay, Supermen on the earth. Okay, we're not going to be able to be harmed. You know, the spirit of the Most High is literally going to dwell with us. Right? At the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Woo! The dead shall be raised incorruptible. So those that died in the truth, you know, they're going to be raised up with their immortal body. You know, King Masha, you know, High Priest Yaikwak, High Priest Elder Yaikwak, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Other High Priests, yeah, man. You know, and the other brothers that died within the truth, man. You know? That's a fact. So hey, it's going to be a wonderful thing. It's going to be a wonderful thing. Right? But this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. And this mortal must put on immortality, meaning you can't die. Okay? The Greek mortal means death. Mach, the word mach is in there, right? Which in French that means death. Yeah. So you're not going to be able to die. What else you got? Yep. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death. And even by the way, even to show you that death ain't right, even Yahweh Shai, he warned his eyes with that.
Yeah.
You know? He mourned, man, when he said, and what triggered him was the people mourning. Because that's what happens. Someone will say something, you know what I mean? Or someone will, you know, to remind us, and then you're like, fuck. You know what I mean? And then hey, that's what happened with Lazarus. That's what happened with Lazarus. You know what I'm saying? Then it's uncontrolled. Before you were super stoic, the watch she was in it, breaking it down, and, you know? But then when someone says something, you get fucked up, man. You get fucked up in the spirit. You know? But that's what happened with Yahweh Shai. Hey, man. And he could bring the body back. He could bring the spirit back. But that's to show you, man, it's just a natural process. There's even the scriptures that tells you two more. Less people. No. That's it. You got it. The more, so what, less people speak evil. Matter of fact, get me that real quick. You know where that is? Okay, you know where that is? It says this. Death is swallowed up in victory. Yep. It says swallowed up in victory. You can have victory over death. How should I come back? You know, we make it until the end, they're gonna have that victory, right? Because once he changes, that's it. They ain't gonna to death. That's and if there's no death, there's no word.
So that's why it says, you shall wipe away our tears. There's not going to be anything to complain about in the kingdom. Pleasures forever.
Oh man, imagine you get back those people that you lost and that you loved. Oh, you're gonna have the biggest smile on your face in the kingdom, man. Crazy. Man. Oh, that's it right here. That's her right here. That's her right here. Oh wow, you know, that's my sister. That's yeah. But they're gonna be upgraded. Yeah. They're gonna have better souls. They're gonna be upgraded. They're gonna be on a higher level. Because they're gonna be perfect. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of the sin is law. But thanks be to Yahweh, which giveth us the victory through our Lord, Yahweh Shai. Oh, yeah. Give us that victory, man. So we just got to continue. We have to continue to the end. Because he controls all this, man. He knows what's up. You know, he controls the spirits anyway. He brings them up, he brings them down, he puts them through particular hells and on the earth and pains and different things. But it's temporal, man. Once it's done, it's done. You know, when it's done, ain't gonna rewind it and make you go back in it again. You didn't get the message, you know? Bring you back, you know? Nah, it is what it is. Now you're moving forward to the next stage. Okay, going into the spirit realm and then coming back down into the earth. Right?
No? Or you go to a particular hell right now, and then the Lord, and then after when it's done, it's over. Right? When it's finished, when that happens, you overcome that. Without turning your back on Yahweh Shem Shai and work, it's done. You don't have, you know what I'm saying? Okay? Where?
So therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain.
Listen, always abounding in the work of the Lord. That this is not in vain. This labor is not in vain. There's great reward for this labor, right? Great reward for this labor. Great reward. Not only in the kingdom of heaven first and foremost, right? The influence of inheritance, right? The heirs of how shall I get the crown and all that. But before that, how do you think you're going to make it on this tribulation if the Lord ain't interested? You're complaining about prices now. Oh, prices are so high. You see shit yet. Huh? You didn't see nothing yet, bro. You seen milk for $65 yet? No, you didn't see that yet, did you? Okay? You didn't see that yet. What are you going to do when that happens? Right? What are you going to do when there's nothing in the stores? Right? You know? There's no kind of food, no nothing, no water, right? These people, they rioted, they stole everything. Now you got to figure out how to get food. Right? Who's going to be with you then? That's
John 19 and 30. When Yahushua therefore had received the vinegar, he said, "It is finished." And he bowed his head and gave up the ghost. So as you mentioned, the tribulation are for a time. You know, it's temporal. It's not to be compared with the glory that we shall receive. Yahushua said it's finished because he doesn't have to go through that affliction again. Okay, he doesn't have to face that the second time. He overcame his hour of temptation, and now he's sitting at the right hand of the Lord. Now, once we overcome as well, through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shai, we will also receive a recompense for our faith. So we won't have to do it again.
Go ahead. This is the book of Nahum 1 and verse 9. It says, "What do ye imagine against the Lord? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time." Yeah. We're going to be afflicted another time. We're dealing with this slavery. That happened already. We're not going to, he said he's not going to send us over to captivity. We're at the end of this. Okay? Now's the time for our enemies to face that. Right? It's going to be their turn. And even the Esau and them, there's going to be a point where there's an end to it. It's not going to go forever and ever, for all eternity. There's going to be an end to it. Esau's going to be taken from her because he's not going to live well in righteousness anyway. That's torture to Esau. Right? So he's going to be done away with. And then you got the heathen, they're going to be able to flourish in their own lands. Just pay us that tribute. No? This is Lamentations 4 and verse 22. "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins." Discover thy sins, man. And that's what he's doing now to us. Discover the sins of Esau. And we're bringing it all to the light. Right? Let's see on that. That's
Psalm 38, verse 16, it says, "My son, let tears fall down over the dead, and begin to lament, as if thou hast suffered great harm thyself, and then cover his body according to the custom, and neglect not his burial. Weep bitterly and make great moan, and use lamentation as he is worthy, and that a day or two least thou be evil spoken of, and then comfort thyself for thy heaviness."
Yeah, we're not supposed to stay in that state, you know? say something happens to you like that, you're not supposed to stay in that state. You're supposed to get yourself out of that state.
That's right.
You born, you let it out, you do what you gotta do, but after that, make sure that you get out of that state, right? You start to comfort yourself in, whatever way you need to do it. Don't let nobody comfort yourself. Do what you gotta do, as long as it's not wicked, Well, how did Isaac comfort himself after Sarah's 6? Okay, he comforted himself within the sheets. Go ahead.
For heaviness cometh death, and the heaviness of the heart breaketh strength.
Right.
And affliction also sorrow remaineth in the life of the poor.
Yeah, the heaviness of the heart breaking strength. It makes you weak. It makes you weak. When you break down, it makes you weak for that particular moment. Right?
Verse 20, take no heaviness to heart, drive it away, and remember the last end. Forget it.
Forget it. Forget it. Remove it from your mind. Don't just ponder and think about it all the whole life. Just kind of forget about it for Every now and then, it'll come back to mind, but don't just rest upon that. Everything you do to them. Look like ego, That's supposed to be in that spirit. What?
Says, forget it, for there is no turning again. Thou shalt not do him good or hurt thyself.
Yeah, because he's in the spirit. That's not you. He's in the spirit. He's already. He's not. You're not doing him any favors like that. You know what I'm saying? You hurt yourself.
It says, remember my judgment, for thine also shall be so. Yesterday for me, and today for thee. When the dead is at rest, let his remembrance rest, and be comforted for him when his spirit is departed from him.
Yeah, because they don't understand that part. Right? A lot of them they don't understand it. They might say, but they really don't believe it. They don't understand what's up. They don't know about it. Hopefully they go to hell. To make themselves feel better. He went to heaven. Right? So, see, but that's the thing. We know everyone goes up to the Most High. Everyone goes up to the Most High. Nobody goes down to heaven. So what do you, how about you now? I don't want my people to go through that shit, man. That's fucking crazy. You niggas are unmerciful.
Yeah.
Why would you want that? That's why I understand now when the pastor will be like, oh, your grandmother? What about your grandma? Why would you want that? They weren't in the truth, so they burned forever. That's not in the Bible. That's a false narrative. It's ridiculous, bro. Go ahead, man. There's that great time. 100 years later. You go back down with the recorder, 20,000 years later. The scripture says the Lord's going to hear the widow. Continue. Yeah, after a while. Go to deliver the wicked. Tired of hearing it. Ain't nobody want to hear that shit, man. That's too much, man. It's like, God damn. But he's a merciful God. That's why even these damn wicked devils that were created to be hated, man. There's going to be a point in time where they're going to be freed from their captivity. And the way they're going to be freed is they're going to go to the spirit. That's how they're going to be free. What your job is going to be then, or what your work is going to be then, that's something. It's going to be perfect. Wherever it may be. Ecclesiastes 12:7, then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High. That's right. The dust returns to the earth, the body, and then the spirit goes to the Most High. Right? Because they don't understand that. Read that, they get all this in the body. That's it. This is about.
Yep, it says here in the AI overview, I googled the concept of hell introduced in the Middle Age. It says here during the Middle Age,
Romans.
the concept of hell, often depicted as a place of eternal torment, solidified and became a central theme in the Christian theology and art, influencing people's understanding of the afterlife and reinforcing the power of the church.
Which goes back to what? The Greek mythology. I didn't say that. What you should have said it goes back to Greek mythology.
Yes, yeah.
Go ahead.
It says here the depiction of hell. Examples include Dante Alighieri's something infernal, and details the description of the different levels of hell and other words that
Different
explore.
levels. People actually believe that shit.
Yeah.
There's different levels of elevators.
Yeah. Hell, basement.
No, you going to level 7. Oh! What did I do to deserve that? The platform. Right.
At the last level, you're done.
You're done with it. Yeah, I was going to add too, one of the main reasons why they got that concept of hell, the Catholic Church, was for the tithes, to get their pockets fatted. Right, which reminds me of that scene in the movie Robin Hood. The priest who said that one of the main tools in God's arsenal was fear. So, they were utilizing that to make to bring fear upon the people for them to get their money, for them to get, their pockets fat.
That's
That
right.
was like the main reason Robin Hood was going on, whatever, stealing the money from them, giving it back to the people. Thou shalt not. Yeah, exactly. That's why the scriptures say the love of money is the root of all evil. They'll even defile the words of the Lord to gain that, right? Which a lot of these Israelites can't. The Lord is going to bring a lot of destruction and death to them. They're going to go back to the spirit. Yes. Right? A lot of them dudes that believe that there's a place in birth, they're going to see that shit.
Says
I've been committed adultery.
says here the influence on society. The concept of hell had profound impact on medieval society, influencing people's belief, behavior, and artistic expression. The fear of hell contributed to a widespread belief in the power of the church and the importance of religious ritual and sacraments. And that empowered the church at that time.
More power. That's what it was all about. Yeah, that's it. It's a false doctrine. You gotta understand that lake of fire is dealing with America. Listen. Okay, it says hell shall be cast into the lake of fire. So they're gonna take that place, Dante's Inferno. They're gonna take everyone of all the elevator floors, throw them into some lake.
Right. Not level 7. Level 7.
Which even with the lake of fire, even the people down there in America, they're not gonna be there burning forever. They're going to burn for a period of time. It's going to last long, because the Lord is going to make sure they feel the fire. But they're not going to be there in eternity. Bro, spirits are fire. Spirits are fire. Okay? So how can that affect the spirits when the spirit itself is fire? Idiot. That's why when you die, you become cold. Yes. And the spirit leaves the body. Yeah. And there's even studies where they weigh the person when they're alive, and then after when they die, they lose a certain amount of weight because the spirit leaves the body. And the only reason why you feel pain currently right now is because of these flesh nerves, because of your nervous system. But if that nervous system is destroyed by fire and your spirit leaves, what pain are you gonna feel?
So the angels don't feel pain.
They don't. Of course not.
Psalm 22, verse 11. Weep for the dead, for you have lost the light. Weep for the fool, for you want to understand.
Go ahead, bro. You pass.
Psalm 22, verse 11. Weep for the dead, for he hath lost the light. And weep for the fool, for he wanted understanding.
Because what is life really without understanding the how about it? I think there's a precept that says that your life is worthless without the knowledge of the word. Does it not really live it?
That would be a sad thing. A brother just went back into the world as random Muslim. Whether you're a labor witness, that would actually be sad. Very sad. Almost like you think that.
Because it says what? He that departed from the path of understanding.
You feel like he died. Yeah.
Because he's not going there to live. He's not going there to do the work. He's going back into wickedness, into the filth. And then it says what? It would have been better for him not to be.
You can see the evil from evil is clear.
It says if the righteous turns back to his iniquities, all his works shall not be remembered. It's like he just dropped the ball. Game over.
Fumble.
Fumble. That's it. That's in front of the end zone.
Gotta get out of this place. What you got, bro? That's it?
That's it.
That's it.
This is the book of Job 3 and verse 11. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? Why did the knees prevent me? Why the breast that I should suck? For now should I have lain still and been quiet. I should have slept, then had I been at rest. Kings and councils of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves, or princes that had gold, filled their houses with silver. Whereas in hidden untimely birth I had not been, and infants which never saw light. There the wicked cease from troubling. Yeah, the wicked cease from troubling. That's even the wicked are there. The place that righteous is going, the wicked is going to.
That's right.
Right. Even in the parable of Lazarus and the rich man, it showed you that the rich man, even him, he was in, he went back to the spirit world, man. Yeah. So it was him, sin, prophets, he was like to warn my brothers, right? He wasn't in hell, this is according to the parable, he was like, according to what, they could flip that. Okay, right? There's a parable, right? So they dip your fingers, So supposedly he's burning, people burning, somebody dip the finger. Right. When she told us, it's right. That's the parable. Verse 17, there the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. Next time you see somebody on fire, you just get up here and say, put your tongue out. Really? The heat would just fucking evaporate the water. Put your tongue out. It says, there the prisoners. It's drying. There the prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and great are there, and the master is free from his master. And the servant is free from his master. You're free. It's a place where you're free from these chains of darkness. Right? And these are chains. This flesh is limited. You're captive. Yeah, you're subject to hunger. Yeah. Right? You're subject to lust. Go ahead. Subject to that vanity, worry. It's just subject to this. Which if I may add too, you have testimonies of different people that died, and they have the experience of the spirit world and whatnot. They were wishing that they wish that don't bring it back here. They want to stay up there, right? Furthermore, backing up what Job said, that they're, they don't hear the voice of the oppressor. All troubles is done away with. Like that one Edomite that died, he said that. Did you not hear me? I'm not going back. Yeah. Talk to the angels like that.
The angel laugh.
It shows you it's paradise. You're at rest. Because even Job, at that instant, he was, catching help. So, he understood that when he's in the spirit world, all that shit would stop. Right? So it shows you everybody goes to one place. There's no hell. There's no place under the earth when there's levels, and as lower you get, the fire intensifies.
That's right. What's this place?
That's not balance.
What's this place called? Sheol?
Sha'ol.
Sha'ol.
That's the grave. It's the grave. That's all that means is the grave. But there's other words. There's Gehenna, Hades. Gehenna was a place where they would burn garbage, also burn dead animals. Right? This is Isaiah 41. Great travail is created for every man, and a heavy yoke is upon the sons of men. From the day that they go out of their mother's womb to the day that they return to the mother of all things. Their imagination of things to come and the day of death trouble their thoughts and cause the day of death. See, before we came into this truth, well, I'm speaking for myself. I would think about the day of death. I would think about the day of death, and I would think about not just the day of death, but also the death of my family. You know, how that would affect me. You know? I would think about those things. So, yeah, I don't think I can handle it if I lose this person or that person. You know? But that's before I came into the truth. Right. See, if I wasn't in the truth, you start thinking, yo, you get fucked up by a certain thing. Right? Even though you may not show it like that, internally you're all messing. Right? Yeah, all these people, they're fearful of death. Right? That's why in the times to come, they're going to be willing to do anything just to escape death, man. You know, willing to take any deal from Esau, willing to, you know, to do whatever it takes, man. Just not to die, because they don't know what's going to happen after that. You know, one thing they know is that they'll meet their maker. You know, deep down inside they know they're going to meet their maker, and they don't want to meet their maker, man. You know? They don't want to meet their maker, because judgment is going to be received unto them. You know? Like us that's in the truth, you know, we understand what comes with death, man. Here it is, we're reading it. You know? That's it. That's right, man. That's right. Right. Verse 2, their imagination of things to come, and the day of death, trouble their thoughts and cause fear of heart. From him that sitteth on the throne of glory, unto him that is humbled in earth and ashes, even if you're a king. Right? From him that weareth purple and a crown, to him that is clothed with a linen frock. Wrath, envy, trouble, and unquietness, fear of death, and anger, and strife. And in the time of rest upon his bed, his night sleep, and change his knowledge. Yeah, he troubles everybody. Read that again, please. Oh, exactly. Especially like just with among the kings. Especially if you have substance, you have, you know, all the stuff, yeah, you don't want everything. Yo, you don't want to die, man. You know, you're wishing that I live forever. That's one thing that that's why Esau is so fervent about, you know, having immortality, because he doesn't want to give up his throne. Hold on. The David Rothschild, was it Rockefeller? He got like how many heart transplants? He was not going. He does not want to know fucking spirit. Yeah, that's what he said, man. He said, transplant. Said it again. The guy's still alive. Take it out. I don't pay you to take it. Frankenstein. He's alive again. Why would you want to live like that, man? I wouldn't want to live with someone else's homicide at all. It's weird. That brother, get a check. No, why? That's it. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. You the Lord heal the heart that I have. Because look what he did with what's that king? Okay? Is it okay? Yeah. You know, he had that sickness, he was going to die. Right. He prayed to the Lord. The Lord extended his life, man. 15 more years. Yeah. You know, if it was meant to go, the Lord said, nah, man. It's time for you to go. If he went to Esau would have put a mask on his ass. Sit here. Wait, God. What's going on, man? Yeah, he only has 3 days to that's the hope that Esau gives. Get your house in order. That's the hope Esau. Esau will tell you, try to do this word. Just get your house in order. Get your hands in there. You know all we can. Start slow. Start spitting. Start spitting the stuff on battery saving. Oh, man. Battery saving. That's all you saw. Look. He's not gonna be. You know, he don't teach people about healing. He's only about. Go ahead. What you got? So it's about get 911. Start pull the phone out of the pocket. Go ahead. It's about calling cut down the population. They don't want to speak about it.
Yeah, Captain Seviso.
Verse 3, from him that sitteth on the throne of glory,
Years
that is
ago.
humbled and carried of ashes. From him that weareth purple and a crown upon unto him that is clothed with linen frock, wrath and envy, and trouble, and unquietness, fear of death, and anger and strife, and in the time of rest upon his bed, his night's sleep, change his knowledge.
That's it. So it's like these things they play him in his mind. So I don't care how high up you are. If you don't have y'all by Shimei shot, you're in a bad case. You're in a bad case. You're not healed. You're in trouble by. I don't think about that shit. Oh, death and death. I don't think about that. I understand what's going on. I serve y'all by Shimei shot. That's it. You know? I don't think about that shit. Things that will worry you, not even thinking about the past, and thinking about this and that. You know, sometimes you do that, but definitely not thinking about this. Go ahead. Go ahead, read.
John says, well, let's read.
Okay. Jesus. Okay.
It says a little.
Ecclesiastes 7:1. A good name is better than precious ointment.
And then that's them being bold as a lion. Go ahead. I stood up there, I silenced him. And I said, I think it said Jesus. It said, he came looking like the Klaus Schwab, but this came with the long hair, but it was Klaus Schwab. Yeah, what a cool guy!
He's a physician of no value. He's a physician of no
There's no testimony over there. He was like, Jesus. That's what he said. He said, come here.
I don't think he said he'll do. I don't think he said he'll. He said he. Christianity is a hell of a drug.
Christianity is a bug. I want to hear that, brother. The whole thing is just testimony. Hold that to yourself, brother. I had to work.
Don't say that in the streets, bro.
It takes some herbs, brother. Did you look how you I'll make a picture. Don't repeat this. And nobody else. Go ahead. All the cameras and the sisters. Don't say that. Go ahead.
It's over, bro. It's over. It's over. Take the mic from him, man.
Started singing.
And the day of death, so like a good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than the day of one's birth.
The day of death is better than the day of one's birth. Because when you're free now, you're free from these chains of darkness.
And it shows you how this world is completely upside down because they worship, they're afraid of death, but they worship their birthday. Yeah, see? Because you're gonna be happy. Your death is that's why Paul said for me to he wants to be in the spirit realm, but it's more experience for him to be here.
They don't understand them. They don't understand that.
That's it.
They think Satan brought them. They think Satan was the one that that created everything. That created this downfall of man. No, the Heavenly Father orchestrated all this. Okay, through Satan.
He said the Lord put a grain of evil in man.
I create death, I create evil, I create life. I, the Lord, create all these things. That's what how it's okay, so anyway, we're going to close up with that. Give all the praises going on. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to God. Keep on their people's going out in truth and sincerity. Right? Shema, Allah, Yahweh, Elohayno, Yahweh, Shema, Allah, Elohayno, Yahweh, Shema, Elohayno, Yahweh, so I can do it one more time. Shema, Kwam Yashrala. Kwam Yashrala. Yeah, man, that's the first time I missed it. My head is somewhere else, man. Think about that boy, our testimony, man.